And hello, everyone. This is Aurélien Rossanino, who's teaching French in this university on every Tuesday. And I must say that we've got 3 French basic level classes on Tuesday during the first semester. And we also have 2 French basic classes on Tuesday in the second semester, plus 1 advanced French level class on Tuesday in the second semester. If you want to join, please feel free to come. But today I'm with 2 of my past students. I've got Nicole with me. Hello, Nicole. Bonjour.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Nicole.
And I've got Vasilia with me as well. Bonjour, Vasilia.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Vasilia.
So, you were studying French for a while, bit. How long have you studied French?
1 year.
Yeah, me too. 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
And now vous parlez français? Are you able to speak French?
Sorry, je comprends pas. Mais en fait, je parlais français, mais n'est pas très bien maintenant.
Oh, pas mal du tout. You got a very accurate French accent, in fact.
Merci.
What about you?
Actually, I forget lots of things after taking your course. I'm so sorry, teacher.
But you will soon be back to Europe, right?
Yeah.
So you will soon have to practice a lot because you will go to Belgium in 2 weeks from now?
Next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming soon. Okay.
In 9 days, I'm going to Belgium.
Okay. Which city?
Brussels.
Brussels.
Of course.
Sounds cool. So you've got classes in English or in French there?
Actually, I'm a Mandarin teacher. Sorry, not teacher. I'm a Mandarin TA, and I attend French classes there.
Okay.
So I think that helps a lot. That helps a lot.
Yeah, you will see like that. You've been to Belgium before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the accent is pretty different.
Yeah, you laugh about Belgians' accents. I know that.
But
right?
we really like Belgium in France because of the comics, you know, that...
Yeah, Blue,
Oh,
Jamie,
there's 2. Oh, I was not talking about this one, but you're right. There's one of the comics called, in French, Les Schtroumpfs.
the Schtroumpf.
Yeah, very weird
What's
words.
that?
Schtroumpf is like the Smurfs in English.
Mm-hmm. Smurfs.
Smurfs. How do you say that in Chinese?
Yeah, Lan Jingling.
Oh.
It's a blue one, right?
Like the little blue characters.
Mm-hmm.
But I was more thinking about Tintin, which in English is Tintin. Do you know that character?
Yeah, I've heard that. Oh my god.
啊，那个
I
丁
forget.
丁冒险是
Yeah,
吗
yeah, yeah.
I know that.
That's a little boy with a white dog traveling all around the world to solve cases
Yeah.
and to fight against enemies.
Oh yeah, this one.
It's very popular in France. Yes, that's what you can show it to the camera maybe.
This one.
哎，
And
反光。
that in fact there's a lot of French people we think that character is a French character, but in fact is from Belgium. Because it's written in French, because the author, the original writer of this comics called Hergé, was a French speaker, so a Belgium from Belgium French-speaking area. So it's pretty interesting that we share this comics culture with Belgium.
That's cool.
And Nicole, you've been to France too.
But this long time ago, it's like 2018 to 2019. Yeah, I was during the exchange.
And you get classes in French, right?
Yeah, in the Lycée Notre-Dame.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Paris?
No,
No?
Le Mans.
Ah, Le Mans. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the classes use the French to start it. But
Mhm.
actually, I was understand nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, before I go to France, I don't speak French.
okay.
Yeah, so my friends helped me a lot to do the exam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I usually use the guess. I guess the answer or something.
So did you pass the exam?
Yeah, I passed.
Wow. Okay.
I got a high goal.
Young. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
because I'm lucky girl.
Yeah, good.
That's cool. That's cool. But did you feel like living in France was really different than living in Taiwan back then?
Yeah, for me, but I was in high school. So for me, the high school in Taiwan and high school in France is very different because the high school in France is more like the college, the university here. You can choose the class what you want.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. But in Taiwan, it's like the school have the schedule for you. So you need to follow the schedule every day. It's like to 8 o'clock to maybe 5 p.m. something. But France, no, you can choose whatever you want.
Well, it's not exactly whatever, but you can focus on different kind of topics, or it's more literature related topics, or it's more science related topics, or it's more economy related topics. Yeah.
And I was choosing the artists.
Cool.
Yeah, but I'm not good at painting.
Oh, it was like visual, like beaux-arts, like paintings and okay.
Yeah, but the teacher always like encouraged me, like, oh, you can try to explain your work or something. But for me, I just want to paint that. I don't know why I want to paint that, but the teacher will give my painting have a lot of meanings, like, oh, I feel your painting is blah 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 blah. Yeah, I feel it's good.
But that's not what you meant, right?
Yeah, actually.
So it's about interpretation. But so you pass because in French in high school we don't have like the final exam in high school. It's not the exam to enter the university. It's more the exam to end high school. It's a bit different. So you pass that exam that in French we call baccalauréat.
No. We didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so today we can start with this topic, maybe talking about differences between France and Taiwan, or Belgium and Taiwan, because the three of us, we've got experience in the two countries or two continents at least.
Yeah, when it comes to like high school, I want to ask about uni. Like I heard that in French you cannot eat during the class.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah, and you cannot go to the bathroom during the class.
Oh, it's not that you cannot go to the bathroom, but you have to ask for the permission to leave. And if the teacher trusts you and thinks you really need to go to the bathroom, he or she will allow you to go. But if you're this kind of troublemaker students, maybe it will be a big no.
Because in class, no one sleeping, no one playing their cell phone, no one eating or something. I said, whoa, okay.
So you cannot eat in class? When is your earliest class?
No, 8.
8, same.
Yeah, same.
And ends at noon usually. But no, it's not allowed to eat in class. And I don't remember about drinking. Is that allowed to drink?
Maybe
in class?
water is okay.
Maybe water is okay.
Is that disrespectful to the
teacher?
Yeah.
Maybe, like, for example, even though in college, like in 实行大学 or in when I'm teaching, for me, like eating or drinking, it's not something that I will feel impolite. But for example, the smartphone, yes, I think still there's a big difference between France and Taiwan, between maybe west part of Europe and east part of Asia, which is you are living in a very modern society in the way of technology. When I'm saying modern, like modern in the sense of you've got high tech everywhere. You're using a lot of app. So the smartphone is very important in your everyday life. That I completely understand that. But maybe in France, like, can you name a French high tech brand? you can't because they don't exist. You know what I mean? It's like our high tech is not deeply rooted in our lives. Our high tech is from Asia. It can be from Taiwan, Asus. It can be from Japan, Toshiba. It can be from America. Sometimes from some North European countries. They've got important high tech brands. But in France, no, we never really focused on high tech. When I say high tech, it's like everyday life high tech, or like the things used by common people, or ordinary people. So maybe it's a clue to understand that French society is still a bit old-fashioned, maybe, and a phone in France still means something that entertain, yeah, maybe something like that, something that entertain, or something that means you're not with me, you're somewhere else talking with your friends or looking something online. So that's why I've got this feeling that maybe in the class, a student's using his or her smartphone in front of me can be a bit, it's a cultural shock, you know. It can be a bit impolite for me. It doesn't mean that he or she has the meaning, you know, the intention to be rude or something. But I can feel this way. For example, a laptop is perfectly fine for me, you know, because it's a working tool.
Okay.
But a smartphone is still not considered as a working tool in France. So to go back to the topic, yes, in high school, it's something that the teachers, they can get mad. I mean, I saw teachers, you know, taking the smartphone from a student, throw it into the trash bin. You know, I saw this kind of
uni, right?
in my high school times.
Oh, yeah, your high school time. Whoa.
So the teacher can get mad because we feel that it's very rude. It's the same when we are with friends, like in a cafe. If someone is watching her or his phone, the other friends will say, "Why are you not with us? What are you doing?" In family dinner or reunion, the same. Why are you using the smartphone? So it's a big difference, but we have to consider that Taiwanese life is linked with software, is linked with app on the smartphone. So it's something very different. We don't have this kind of strong high-tech culture in France.
Understood. Cool.
So that's why
like
some rules seems to be a bit...
When we're in the French class, you know, sometimes most of the French we don't understand. And some of the English was like, what's that? And we would like watch each other, what's that? And
I don't know.
Yeah. What's this? So we start to
translate or something.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we did in French class.
I see. So you should trust your brain more than more than the phone, maybe.
I think in our class we're in advanced French class, right? I think every student in that class was so. How to say? They're really in the class. They're really following your teaching something.
Okay.
Yeah. How to say? Participating or attentive?
Yeah, it's true that
I need my phone.
I mean, usually advanced students, of course, they're really into the thing, you know. Yeah. Maybe basic level French, the students they like to have some fun, you know, because it's important. You're living your college years. After that, life will be very sad. I'm kidding, but like it's like, yeah, of course you should also enjoy the courses you chose. You know, it's not only about having more knowledge. It's also about having more knowledge, especially when you're learning a foreign language like French. not only about the language, it's about like opening a window in your mind about about other culture, other countries. Yeah.
True.
It's why I love to learn new language. I choose the Thai this year. It's
Thai?
Yeah,
language.
Thailand.
Wow.
Super difficult.
I can
And I need to
imagine.
write. Oh, I'm painting, I think.
Wow, it's kind
That's
of
so
beautiful.
difficult.
It's kind of
Can
beautiful.
you speak like some Thai?
For real. สวัสดีค่ะ
You said for the
ฉัน
start.
ฉันชื่ออยู่ข้างค่ะ
Good.
That's all.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but it's great that the program here in Szczecin, you can different semester choose like different languages. I think it's a very great program from the foreign language school. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So what is our next topic?
Yeah. When like you said, you cannot use phone during class, right? It's like teacher will feel is impolite, and during the family gardening.
Like the reunion, something.
Together is also impolite. But I heard that when you have a big family dinner, you have that like 5 to 7 hours family dinner together. Just enjoy your time together.
Yes, French people spend a lot of time to have dinner or something.
Or making the cheese or something.
No, yes, it's kind of true that we chat a lot first about the news, about if there's a new movie coming, we will maybe talk for hours about different point of view, and because we really want to share our point of view. It's really important for us. Like, you should know what I'm thinking. I don't know why, but it's like, yeah, okay, you think that, but let me tell you what I'm thinking. And so it's a very, I don't know why it's so important in France. Anyway, so family dinner are very long, not because of the meals, but more because of like the habits of we have to talk about a lot of things. So it can be like movies or like cultural things on the air. It can be, of course, political topics or like society topics, or like, so everyone one by one is giving his opinion. So it takes time.
I think it's the most different than the Taiwanese, because the Taiwanese don't like to share their opinion.
Really? Is it?
Is it? It doesn't it? For me, I don't know. Because maybe in the class, like when you ask the student question or something, the student will scared to answer or scared to talk about their opinion, I think.
But that's
in
with
Taiwan.
your family. Don't you share your opinion with your family?
Oh, but even in class, the students in France, they love to share their opinion, even if they are very young. Like even in high school, if they are 16 or something, and obviously they don't know, but they want to share. So yes, it's. I don't know if it's communication, but chatting is a very big part of the cultures as well. Also, we've got so many coffee shop in France. It's not because we enjoy drinking coffee so much. I mean, the French coffee is good, but it's not the best in the world compared to Italian coffee, for example. Italian coffee is way better. But the coffee time means chatting time. So it means that we would like to, the French coffee is usually espresso, because we don't have this kind of Americano. I didn't know about Americano before I arrived in Taiwan, in fact.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
I guess it's from like American culture. But yes, I saw that in some American TV shows or movies, but it's impossible to find an American coffee in French, or maybe some American brands they've got that, but in like the regular coffee shop, the regular coffee shops, it's just espresso. So espresso, you drink it in 1 or 2 seconds, right? Because it's just a drip
Yeah.
of coffee. But you stay in the coffee shop for 2 hours.
But what
So the meaning is not the cafe itself,
Okay.
the coffee. The meaning is the chat.
Taiwanese like to go to cafe as well. Not because they like to chat, because they like to work,
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
right? Is that kind of culture shock for you?
I think it's pretty different. Well, I was mentioning that in my book. I don't know if we can. Wow, thank you. Show it to the camera.
You have to show the
The title.
the
The cover, you mean?
the cover, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
80 words of Taiwan.
Yeah, a French publisher asked me to write like different articles about like the Taiwanese culture with my French perspective. The meaning is not to to pretend to know Taiwan or to be Taiwanese or something. Is
Your
as you were
perspective.
saying, like maybe some cultural shock.
Yeah.
And I do think about this. I was thinking about, yes, you're completely right. There's a lot of Taiwanese people, mostly young people. They are working with the computer in the cafe. That's something that you don't really see in France, because in France the coffee shop are really noisy. You cannot work because people are talking a lot. I think the difference is in Taiwan, and maybe especially in Taipei, because of maybe the renting cost, this kind of things. The people, they are living with roommates or with their families. They don't really have
Private space.
private space or a real room. What was the Virginia Woolf title? You know that book from Virginia Woolf, the British writer, A Room for Her Own. I forget the exact English title. It's like they don't have at home so much privacy, right? I think so. And so they can find their me time in the coffee shop. But in France, a coffee shop is social time. It's not me time. It's social time. Even if you're alone in the coffee shop, or for example, you still have like old people, they go to the coffee shop very early in the morning to read the newspaper. Mm-hmm. They will start talking with the waiters, so you talk with someone, or if it's your friends, or with the other customers, even if you don't know them, or with the bartenders, the waitress, the waiters. So you're always talking. It's a place where people are sharing opinion. And from the very beginning, like in the 19th century, coffee shops were made for that, in fact. People, they were talking about politics in the coffee shop in the 19th century. If you read Les Misérables by Victor Hugo, you've got scenes in the coffee shop where the revolution or the
ABC
revolt
cafe,
is starting. Yes, so they can share their opinion in the coffee shop. So even like the meaning of that place is pretty different. Maybe in France, people, they are lucky to have got their private place more at home. Most of the French people, they're living alone. I mean, if they are single, they are, like, for example, students, they can rent a small studio. There's not a lot of dormitories in France. I think it's two very different cultures.
But the living cost in France is really expensive, right?
It's true. But let's say like the salary is maybe a bit better, higher. But when it goes with renting a flat, I think there's some kind of maybe regulations or something for the costs, for the prices. So yes, of course, in France, there's a lot of problem related with money, because there's a lot of people they are underpaid or this kind of things. But how to say, like, it's, I don't know, it's maybe easier to I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it's maybe easier to find a place to live in France than, or at least in some big cities in France, than in big cities in Taiwan. Maybe I'm wrong, because I never experienced like every kind of situation in France, but
Okay. Because I was looking for the rental in Belgium, right? I how to say? I want the place is under 750 euros. That's my budget.
750
euro in Brussels.
But
I think
750.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's quite a lot for me, for just one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Taiwan, I compared the price, I think. So when I was looking for the accommodation in Brussels, there's someone recommend something for me, and take a look. It's really small, and you have to share the bathroom with your roommates.
Okay.
And there's no window. There's just a small window on the rooftop, and it cost me 750. I was like, that's crazy.
Also, in major cities in Europe, we've got this also regulations or laws that we cannot destroy or damage ancient buildings. So, for example, this problem with the window is way common, because the building has to be preserved in some ways, because they are maybe from like the 18th century, or can be even older, from like some cities like in France, like in Toulouse, or southwest France is very old and from medieval times. So it's impossible to destroy the building to make it more fancy, or to add some windows.
Yeah.
Because it's
But I'm
like,
so surprised about the price.
so you should think that you've got the chance to live in a place where maybe 1,000 years ago some prince and princesses were living. You can make your own dream like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's true. Like, life is not as convenient as it is in Taiwan, because once again, we're not a modern country or modern continent. I mean,
Modern continent.
I don't know. Like, Europe is. You can feel the vibe, right? Is
Yeah, kind of like ancient area.
Yeah, I think so. What is the next topic?
Let me think. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but I just came out with that because I'm going to Europe next week, right? Last time I went to Europe, I would like to buy a cable, but that was so expensive. So I would like to know, like, what electronic devices can I buy in Taiwan in advance, in case when I go to Belgium, I found that's too expensive.
Well, as I was saying, this mostly is imported electronic devices. So I think you should bring everything from Taiwan.
So I should import by myself.
Yeah, because it's like the difference between the prices is very different. Well, when it goes for French people, it's something is a bit annoying with the laptop, because we need to buy our laptops in France. Is because even if it's imported, even if it's made in Taiwan, made in Japan, or American brand or whatever, it's because the keyboard is different. You know that
Yeah.
in French, the keyboard,
From the English one.
from the English one. So the letters, the place of the letters are different. So anyway, we cannot buy our laptop outside of France because it's too difficult for us, to use a laptop with not the same keyboard.
Same for Taiwanese.
Okay.
We got a 注音.
Oh yeah, I know.
Without keyboard, we cannot type. Yes, the same. Okay. 我刚想, sorry. Oh yeah. You don't have anything to ask? I want to ask about language, but I think that's skip too fast. You have like some follow up.
You can ask.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free.
Okay. I would want to know, have you ever tried to learn Mandarin? Seriously, try to learn?
Seriously?
It's not like 谢谢多少钱. It's not like that, but
I mean, I never have Mandarin classes, obviously. And when I was writing the book, I need a lot of assistance from different people that I was interviewing for making that book. Yeah, obviously here most of my work or is in English or is in French, but you have to consider that speaking English for a French person, it's already a very, very heavy duty, It's most of the French people, they cannot speak English. I mean, my English is not fluent, but, so I did a lot of efforts to get an English level. And so firstly, and secondly, no, you're right. But in fact, it's also, how to say that? Like when you're in this kind of, when life bring you to a place, for me, it's like in Taiwan. And it was not a project from my studies or from my college time, because when I was a student myself, I was studying French literature and language. So that was the title of my degree. So it's, first it took some years to see if you get used to the place, and then if you will stay, you ask your question, and then maybe little by little you try to get more and more involved into everyday life in the country. So I guess I'm on this process now, because once again, I never been a student in any Chinese department, and I didn't really know if I would stay in Taiwan or not. But it's true. No, it's been 3 years. So this year I really, really focused on my Mandarin. This is my time, like for learning Mandarin. You're right. So I try my best. I'm trying my best now.
So I don't know if that's difficult for you, like to do a self-introduction.
In Mandarin, no, I will not do that. Especially at 6:15 after 6 hours of teaching.
Okay, you need to prepare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nico!
I'm searching.
Oh, yeah. The follow-up. Yeah, I've written that. Just like, because I asked that is to ask about like how to learn French, something like that. I thought you learned Chinese, so I want to ask like, what's your suggestion for the people who want to learn French, because that's so difficult, that had a masculine and feminine. And
yeah, masculine, feminine, so male words like masculine and female words, like it's true, like in French, every word has its own gender. Yeah.
How to learn French, and every like Je, tu, vous, elle. Every word changed, right?
Oh,
Every
yes.
word is different.
In the verb, yes, it's according to the subject is changing. Yes, true.
Yeah. So how to learn?
How to
Please
learn.
tell the secret.
In fact, there's something to have in mind, which is before even talking about the language, we can talk about the mindset. What English people are considering as fluent and what French speakers are considering as fluent is pretty different. Oh, you've got some classmates.
That's my friend. Sorry.
So, in French, making mistakes, especially about misgendering, if I can say like that, misgendering the words, or not be really accurate when you transform, when you change the verbs, it's not a big problem. A lot of French people, we are making mistakes in French. So when you're arriving and you say, for example, le voiture, which means the car, but it's wrong because le is male and voiture supposed to be a female word. So we have to say la voiture. No one will blame you for that. So this is the mindset. So like there's so many rules or so many habits more than rules, because for masculine, feminine, you just have to know. There's no, like, for example, it's not like transportation is feminine and food is masculine. No, every word, la voiture, the car, is a female word. But let's say le bus, the bus, it's a male. La pomme, the apple, it's a female. But let's say, I don't know, what can I say? Le poisson, the fish, or le citron, to stay with fruit, it's male. So, in fact, this kind of things, of course, you need to learn how it works, but you don't have to be anxious, to be nervous about making mistakes. Because French speakers, we are making a lot of mistakes. Because sometimes it happens that we don't know if a word is male or female, or we don't know how to change a verb in the proper way. So this not when people say, "Oh, I can't learn French; it's too difficult." I mean, English is way more pragmatical, way more convenient, because I can have a conversation in English with basic rules, and I cannot have in French. In fact, yes, you can have, because no one will blame you for the mistakes. So this is first a different mindset. So it's not about, once again, learning the language, because you learn the language as every language. It's not a special way to learn French compared to learn Mandarin, Japanese, Spanish. It doesn't have to be different. Practicing oral, learning grammar rules, not sleeping in class, this kind of things. It's just like how you feel with French. And in fact, you can start very soon to speak French.